I'm just kidding. You know, I like the good morning because I can flow right into good morning to you. You know, it's so beautiful. How's everybody doing? It's Doug. Motherfucking Rice. How you doing? All my folks are here and they're giving me their ear. I'm just making shit up. What can I do? You know, drifting for me. One of my number one, the number one person who, you know, likes what I do, who really kind of stuck with me, that stuck with me, that's still with me, that is my moderator. She says she likes it when I let people know I drift. I thought about that, and then I kind of wondered, do I really have to let people know? Because sometimes I just go into the, you know, I just let the, you know. Oh, good evening. Doug Rice. Now, first, can you hear me? Okay. I'm sure you can. Welcome this evening, 6:03 in the evening on the 13th of January 2021. My name is Doug Rice, the one, the only, the one and only. Doug Rice, the one and only, on YouTube Live. You like that shit, right? So, you know, I do 2 shows a day, 6 a.m., 6 p.m. I have a 6 a.m. crowd. I've got a 6 p.m. crowd. And the 2 crowds are markedly different from one another, even though they are the same crowd, which in itself is somewhat disturbing. I dissected that aspect of what is going on, and I've determined that I like it. As long as, you know, let me tell you how small your circle has to be. Your circle should be so small, it looks like a fucking period on a piece of paper. That's how small your circle needs to be. Now, your mental circle needs to be as wide as the royal family of Hebrews that we all are. All right, so, good evening. First things first, like, share, subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button. For God's sakes, people. That's why you're doing it. Alright, I watched some interesting shit today. You know, it's interesting to watch the romanticism of crime, criminal activity, criminals, when it comes to folks, you know, who don't look like us. I mean, certainly we get our share. New Jack City was more, you know, kind of a black-tacular Hollywood event that romanticized black crime. I can think of other movies. Hoodlum does a fairly decent thespian-like job. I like Lawrence Fishburne's effort in that movie, as well as the incomparable and always ready Cicely Tyson. But you know, the romanticism of folks in, you know, organized crime, movies that portray in 3-part series, mega hits, you know, Godfather-like movies, or exactly whatever. It was just interesting how you can build from that and continue to kind of paint the criminal aspect of the oppressor as something almost to be revered. I'm watching Dillinger. Of course, everybody's watching Bonnie and Clyde. Who the hell doesn't like Faith Dunaway and the boy, whatever his name is? Yeah, I mean, you know, these are good people, good actors, and I'm just, you know, I'm just giving you my 2 fucking cents, as much as it's worth. Who fucking cares what I think? Well, you do. How we doing? Oh, I didn't yell it. I know. I guess I gotta take it easy on the voice of choice. I'll train it to take the abuse. Let's see who's here. Okay, you know how it goes. I use Streamlabs Desktop. Maybe I shouldn't plug it so hard. They may yank my license. I know I gotta find somebody else. But at least perhaps then, when I decide to open up chat, I don't have to look at another damn window. Maybe they'll fix that for me. Maybe they'll just keep it that way. Hello everyone, D-Boss71, how you doing? Evening, Lisa, hello. Mystery, good evening. Moscolo Miller, shalom. Arthur Bacon, hey man, what chilling dog, you know. Tina, Trina, what up? It's my moderator. She's getting good. Y'all don't mess with her. You know, we got our TikTok back. Well, I'll tell the story, Trina, if you don't mind. I don't mean to cut you off, but, you know, we were doing a TikTok live. And, of course, Trina is my moderator there. And she booted somebody, and that person immediately reported us. We were immediately kicked off, banned, and then I immediately fucking appealed, and they almost immediately said, okay, you were not at fault this time. So you can promptly expect a TikTok after this, kind of like a follow-up. Because, you know, TikTok is where I go raw until they ban me. And then I slow my ass down and go ham here. So I can go raw, I can go ham. I have 2 settings. That's pretty bad, huh? We'll work on that. Tina, take a note. S, F, C, Cape Killer. What's up? Courtney Adams. Hey, don't drop your phone. Courtney, I'm not going to replace another one. Okay. Four Corners Custom Products. Four Corners Custom Products, where custom products go 4 corners. If you are interested in products that need to go 4 corners, and the 4 corners you know they need to go, call 4 Corners Custom Product. Free plug, right? You like that? Go ahead and contact that person. Katrina, they may want to do business. Hey! Fucking with you. Just kidding. No, but seriously, contact them. All right. So, you guys know the drill. Katrina's like, do I call? Do I contact him? Is he kidding? Is he not kidding? He said contact them. I don't know yet. Four Corners, how are you? All right, so how's everybody doing? Listen, we got a good show today. You know, and I don't sugarcoat shit. You know what I mean? I'm a different kind of social media influencer, and I'll wear that title. I will. Only because I'm on social media and something tells me I'm influencing a few people. So what's the hell? Okay, so right? And what? You are welcome. God, I saw that out the corner of my eye that popped up. Let me move that over here. Wow, that popped up on me. You are welcome. You are welcome, and of course, more than worth it. For goodness sake, sir. You know, but Trina will call you. Oh, just kidding. She won't call you. Yeah, she'll call you. And Trina, get on there. Did you hear that? I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to be heard. Okay, you know the drill, folks. We got a good setup today. I picked. You know what's interesting is that shit keeps giving. Listen to me. I nearly search, almost hoping that I might be disappointed and not get the material I need to make this a compelling performance. But always on point. Always delivers. Always gives me the 411. As we all know, not that I need this, because I just need everybody to understand. I could drone on and on without looking at that screen, and I'd probably have something to say you'd want to listen to. Now listen to me, that's not bragging per se. You like that caveat? What that is the necessary confidence needed to do this shit and ask for support at the same fucking time. What do you want me to do? Did I drift? You gotta ask. All right, so here we go. Some of this shit's just gonna, I don't know, break your fucking heart? No, it's not gonna break your fucking heart. It's just gonna puzzle and intrigue you. All right, so the format is I look up 2 words, just 2. Why change what works? You like what works? I like what works. What's up? So, the 2 words I look up on any real search platform is going to be black news. Now, I know that we don't really use the term black to describe us, as I'm not using the term white to describe, folks who are not our oppressors. You like that tumble into the verbal salad? You're going to have to take the fucking verbal salad with the Doug Ray Show. Okay? There's no sauce, no ranch, no nothing. Dry. So, here's the deal. I find shit. You might like the shit. I'm going to talk about the shit. I might talk shit. And, you might do some shit. All right, so here we go. First round, Black News. Coming from the Grio. The Grio, and it's popped in chat. Bam, there it is. Right? No? Is it there? No, it isn't. Wait. Bam, there it is. Oh, it's there twice. I wasn't at the bottom. Four corners, 100, baby. Tina. Okay, so we got two same thing. All right, here we go. Now, here's why I found this a little bit interesting. First and foremost, let me make that a little bigger for you. First and foremost, let me just tell you something. This is mildly interesting. Lisa Bonet and Jason Momoa split. Now, I'm just going to keep this 100 with you. I just feel it's necessary to keep this right between the eyes here. Had they left it there, I may have been somewhat intrigued. It wouldn't have made the cut, but it's sad to see folks split for any reason. I like both of them. I don't, whatever, right? But then to follow up with this, Lisa Bonet and Jason Momoa split. All hope is lost for the rest of us. If the world's favorite granola couple couldn't go the distance, what hope is there for us? Let me take a sip of coffee first, y'all. Y'all good? Everybody settle in. Get in your favorite fucking chair and lean the fuck back. Watch this. Damn, there went monetizing. Listen, if you like this effort, I can make nothing on YouTube as it appears. Every video is flagged. It's okay. I ain't fucking stopping cursing. That's stupid. Am I gonna fake the person? No, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so what happened is, I won't curse for a few days, maybe, and then all of a sudden I'll let the lead fly. Just, anyway, so sit the fuck back and enjoy this. If you support this, it's all in my moderator's taking care of it. Links aplenty. Like, subscribe, share, yada yada. Hold on. The Folgers calls you. The Folgers fucking calls you. Okay, so here's what I think about this. All hope is lost for the rest of now. Two trains of thought I'm going to have about this article. First, as we kind of peruse the light fantastic. First, Lisa Bonet and Jason Momoa split. All hope is lost. Oh my goodness, they're split. Granola couple. I know why Lisa was fired off the Cosby Show. She's not granola anything. Stop. We're done there, right? That one, powder's off, right? I don't have to fuck with that one anymore, right? Do I need to, y'all don't want me to embarrass, I understand, okay. But aside from that, what hope is there for the rest of us? I'm married 20 years, I don't know about you, I'm solid. If these two clowns decide to turn into Mr. and Mrs. Smith, in front of God and everybody, I'll watch Whit eating popcorn next to my baby and won't miss a beat and care less. What are you kidding me? Who wrote this? Dustin? Hey, Dustin, let me ask you a question. Look, there's topics everywhere. I'm a perfect example of this, as a fact. You don't, listen, you could have left it alone. I was interested in what happened to him. Now, here's what's going on. Mr. Writer over at Grio, and I love the Grio, love all of you writers, but you see, I was going to write this until you said all hope is lost for the rest of us, because I'll be damned. Who are they? Are you fucking kidding me? Who? I mean, somehow their relationship is going to affect the rest of our relationship on the fucking planet? Are you out of your mind, sir, to even write such drivel? Are you serious? I don't give two damns about each of them individually or together, collectively or apart. Are we clear? I'll give the article No more due attention. Thank you so much. Next! That did echo. I'm sorry. I'm a little rough. I slide wherever it goes. The momentum. It's like a roller coaster here. It's like an unmapped out, shaky, might lose your life roller coaster. Shit that you would definitely not pay to get on, but you just can't resist. You strap in. All right, so all hope is lost for the rest of it. Man, okay, get the fuck out of my face, man. I don't care about them two breaking up. Seriously? All right, so here's one. Wow. What's on their minds, I wonder? What is on their minds? But here's the deal. At first glance, this is the question that you will ask. At first glance. And then, you have to read shit. The thing is, I wonder how many of these folks write the article and write the headline and then it's almost a disconnect between the headline and then the article. Now, I'm not reading all of this article. Let's just start there, but we will look at it. So I know data, says this Texas school board member, who goes on racist rant about black teachers. And then Scott Henry, in fact, did not know the data. And there he is. And typical of old Doug here, as we go back to the Doug Cam. I called it the Doug Cam. I said, look at him, of course. Naturally, he's programmed. He threw away everything that is his identity. He could be a Scotsman, an Irishman, a German guy of some family. He could be royalty. There's a royal line in every tribe. He could be the man, for all he knows, but he traded it all to be white. So, he spoke from that perspective, and yes, he did. But, here's the thing. Of all the things that I read, and there's a lot here, okay? Guy said a lot. Suspended elevated rates take away learning time, limits their academic. Black students, less 20% of the CFISD population, 40% receiving. Similar to achievement patterns, Hispanic, Latino. He goes on and on and on. It's like the baseball. It's going. He's gone. I read the thing. Folks, this is the Doug Wright Show. Right? Elsewhere, I considered myself the black fact checker. Okay? Listen, as much as I would love to truly, and I mean truly, embrace that headline, and as much as I would love to have said that everything that this man said was an affront to Negroes everywhere, I said affront. I worked it in. As much as I'd like to say that, the fact of the matter is, that dude doesn't tell a single fucking lie. Now you read that shit. I put the link in there for the purpose of doing this. Okay? And I ain't stupid. Neither are you. Everything the dude said, factual. Absolutely, have to be. Here's the reason. He wasn't talking about data. He was talking about numbers. He knows numbers. But as I put in my tweet, another plug for my social media, @RookDicer, as I put in my tweet along with this article that I shared, I said causality, man. See, maybe that's what kind of irks people, because he talked about the stats. He talked about the results of the cause. He talked about all the things resulting from the cause. But as with all of our oppressors identifying with a color schematic made up by their ancestors, he avoids causality. What do I mean? Black on black crime, Chicago had an 8-year-old, I believe, just killed petting a horse. She was somewhere petting a horse. I didn't even want to read that one. The statistics are horrible, but you know, again, we look at what he said. I read it. Hey man, I read well. I know what's going on. The guy wasn't like talking shit. He was reckless with his facts in front of the wrong audience, and he is now skewered. They may cancel him. I don't know. But I'm not defending what he said. It comes from the perspective of caucasity, ingrained, a lifetime of privilege. Fuck that. I'm talking about, I can't argue with what he said, but what I will do is question the cause of what's being said. Will you do that? He won't do that. Here's what happens when you confront people who are quick with numbers. You start talking about what causes numbers to sum up. It's a summation. It's an equation. Values, pluses, minuses, takeaways, addition, subtraction. People look at an equation as if it's not a moving and living thing. Just like these goddamn circumstances he like throws up in motherfuckers' faces. I mean, I'd like to dissect with him. I'd like to break down to its least common denominator some of those equations, some of those points that come to the conclusion that he so arrogantly slaps us in the face with any time he gets good goddamn ready. Well, maybe not anymore. So, how's everybody doing? I understand in the world of broadcasting, you can get away with a single, sharp, determined cough. It must clear the passage of obstruction. And you must sound revived from that single effort and carry on. Yeah, that's the only way you can get away with a cough on camera without going mute. I don't know if I can find the mute button. I drifted. All right, so next. Clearing the throat doesn't count. Next. This thing's in stereo now. You know, you can hear me. All right, so I thought this was so cute. You know, and it's nice. First, welcome to the Doug Rice Show. My name, in fact, is Doug Rice, the one and only. A freak of nature. You know, a man obsessed. Snapped is what happened. Done. January 6th, 2021 was the day for me where I lost it and never found it. I'm gone. I sit in front of you, a man who has completely lost the capability to bullshit. Floodgates, plenty, flew open on January 6, 2021, upon watching caucasity make a try. The sons and the daughters of the South, as they reached the doors of the Capitol, fully prepared to spread shit wherever they make. I'm sorry. All right. Here. I'm sorry. That was funny. Sorry. All right, so this shocked me. Here's what they said. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel about this particular headline. I want everybody to read that quietly to yourself. Okay, you got it? Now, in that headline, I see, I don't know. I see a message. I don't know, there's something to be said for that. I can't look that gift horse in the eye. However, the mouth is open game. Let me tell you why. Because we know it's possible. Stop. Hold up. What you mean? What you mean? You throwing it in our faces? You got some cash? Oh, that's some lightweight jab. Y'all felt that, right? You know that was unnecessary. I ain't need all that because we know it's possible. What you mean you know it's possible? Yeah, we know you got 10,000 apiece. Yeah, we rooting for more than that. See, that's another double-edged sword. Don't even think. Don't you even think about offering Negroes $10,000 apiece. And whatever you do, Japanese Americans, love you, one and all. Please don't even try to closely associate or compare the slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade, which did not just start in 1619. The foundation laid for that carnage of Negroes well before 1619 as a necessity in a story that I could go on and on about. But please, first, thanks for the help. Thanks for the cosign. We really didn't need it. It's meaningless. They don't care. They know they owed you. I mean, what did they do? How were you inconvenienced again? You were moved from within the confines of the United States and moved somewhere deeper within the confines of the United States, held there for a certain amount of time, and released safely, able to, obtain and retain your culture, your religion, your language, your citizenry, your rights, and after all said and done, what the fuck, we'll throw your lineage 10 grand apiece for shits and giggles. So, as much as I appreciate you knowing it's fucking possible and all, thanks. We know it's possible too. That's the reason we keep asking for the reparations, because we know it's possible too, but we appreciate the cosign, baby. Fuck out of here, man. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show, where I tell the goddamn truth. Really? You're gonna join the fight. I wanted to read it. A part of me wanted to read it, but then how are you gonna join the fight exactly? What, are you gonna get on the front line? You're gonna look mighty odd. I will tell you that. I might add that despite you being on the quote-unquote front lines with us in this effort, I dare say that your children are going to be stopped and they're going to be able to count on leaving 100% still alive in the way they were stopped, freely, without being arrested or shot or slammed to the ground, teeth knocked in, shit like that won't happen. Not on a regular basis of any sort, kind, or probability. I don't know. But we appreciate you being on the front fucking lines. What are you going to do? I don't really want to, I think, just kind of sum it up. Just tell me what you're going to do exactly. Oh, and if I might, can I continue my thought? Why now? Shall I leave that alone? Okay. All right! Damn, I hear one or two of you just like foot to ass and just, golly, Doug, stop. All right, I'm stopped. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show, where I listen to the audience. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm so sorry. Did I go too far? Oh, fuck you. How we doing, folks? Curtis Bailey, brothers and sisters, say hello to Curtis Bailey. Hey, you. Lisa, bushcraft bandit. Bushcraft. When I think of the bushcraft bandit, I think of a man in the bush, hunting and waiting to rob from the rich and give to the poor. I'm sorry, Bush. Bushcraft, I don't know, you might, sorry. Bushcraft bandit. Yes, sir. Why, Saft? What up? Never find that goddamn nuts button. Oh, nuts button. If you like, been listening to you on TikTok, thank you, AK. How's everybody doing? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Oh, Lord, I can't keep up. That's why I got him a moderator. Say hello to everybody for me, Katrina. Say hello to everybody, kings and queens. Trina is C. Toller, what up? Peace and blessings. Thank you. Okay. They'll join till they can take over. No, those days are done. Yeah, those days are done. You gotta read scripture. Anyway, it's just amazing. So, Japanese, they want to join. Isn't that cute? Come on, man. What the hell are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Watch us in your stores? What are you gonna fucking do? I mean, look at us, scowl at us for no apparent reason because you don't know history is seeping through time and through you at us at 1,000,000 miles an hour, unknowingly, unwittingly. That's why you're warm when you look at Hebrews. It reminds you of that bitter and utter defeat. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud again? I drift. Back to it! I heard that. That is an echo. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see. I'll save that one. That's pretty good. I don't know if I like that one. I'm just looking around. I'm seeing what I see, kind of cleaning shit up. Oh, goodness gracious. Really? Tell me this is old news. I just don't want this to be new. If this is new, it just tells you. Tell me it's not new. I don't even want... Oh. All right, well, I think it is new. Yeah. It's freaking new. Let me go a little lower on my font here, see if I can get some love. So, Yeezy. I think it's new, guys. Oh, here we go. I didn't want it to be new. I'm hoping it's not because, I'm going to connect the tissue. I'm going to connect the fucking tissue. Kanye West. Tell me this is old news. Can't be new. Kanye West facing criminal battery charge after assaulting a fan in L.A. What the fuck? Lord have mercy. What is going on? You're joking, right? Let's get back to specs and let's see if we're actually seeing what we're seeing or if we're dreaming here. Because that hurts. I have high hopes for Kanye. Kanye, I'm not going to read it. Wait, 3 a.m., Soho Warehouse, approached an autograph. Come on! So, Kanye, still unclear what was said, led to the situation, became physical. Words not suitable for television before punching him to the ground and leaving him a millionaire. My goodness. Are the checks getting cashed right now? Man. I believe he has assault money set aside. He's a diligent businessman. And for God's sake, if he's going to live the life of God knows what he is, a fallen delusional savior of Hebrews. If that's what one of us going off our rocker looks like, I think we should all keep our fucking heads. I'm serious. There are poster children for maintaining your medication and just ensuring that ice cold water is always nearby. Again, I drifted. Kanye, baby. Look, the chick you're dating. It just comes, it goes. I'm sorry. What did I fucking tell you? Now you're putting hands on people. What are you going to put? Kanye, let me, look, dude. I love you to death. I just want you to just get clear. Come home, bro. Come home and shut up. Like those two things in order. You might need to shut up before you come home and there afterwards, but only for a little while. Yeah, it's enough. Enough until you are deprogrammed, until we format you. We remove all of the debris, the residue. I'm just fucked up, dude. Listen, any dude in a family where one of the dudes turned into a woman, You gots to go, dog. And you might as well give them chicks like that just a little bit of a break and check out a sister sometime, but we already know, and I've said it before, sister ain't gonna put up with your nonsense, so we gotta get you deprogrammed and taking your medication, because we love you, baby. Shut up. Yeah, I mean that shit. I hope you don't send nobody to see me, but I mean, not that I can't take care of myself, but I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I'm just joking. Satire! Motherfucker. It's like the get out of jail free card. All legal shit, any fucking, libels claim. All I gotta do is say, hey folks, it's just satire. You know that, right? Check. Alright! 6:38. Whoa. Alright, so I wanted to do this one before I did that one, but I'll do this one now. Before I do this one that I wanted to do before that one, I think I'll just say how. We can erase that one, can't we, Katrina? No? How y'all doing? That's what I meant, not how, like in some Native American way. Shut up. How we doing, folks? How we doing? Doug Rice, welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Listen, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family, hide your wife. The whole deal. Whatever the fucking, whatever we got to do to get the word out. Only because I enjoy what I'm doing, and I think you may enjoy as well. And as long as you enjoy what I'm doing, you might as well, invite other people to enjoy what you enjoy. Because that's something that I would enjoy. Doesn't that make it all enjoyable? Yeah, okay. So, I wanted to share this one before I shared that one. I already did that one, right? All right. Here we go. This one seems a bit interesting. Take a gander. Because I didn't know. Did you? Please. What's wrong with these people, man? So here's the headline. Here is the headline. Let me make some room for that headline. So everybody, is that big enough? Everybody see that? Because I think it clearly states the obvious. Not all black people are African American. Here's the difference. Now, I know this is a blast from the past. I don't care. The fact that was ever a headline is simply madness. We know that not all... And, I think I'm going to take the time to describe the differences and the nuances. Okay, the subtle things. Not all black people are African American. So, when I think of African American, I think of foundational black Americans and their progeny. So I don't just think of foundational black Americans as only those that are been here and are here. I'm thinking about anybody here that stems from those individuals who suffered the plagues of the transatlantic slave trade. And when I talk about the transatlantic slave trade, I say it with reverence. It's a solemn mention. It equates to millions of us dead, thrown over the side like so much refuse. Here's the thing that cuts. Realization. And that realization in that there are individuals here in this country right now, to this day, as I speak, that take pleasure in that occurrence. That schadenfreude exists within these beings on this planet, in this country, all around you. Hidden. The shit that they carry within them lies dormant until triggered by some benign, nondescript, offhand comment, visualization, thought, or a fucking sign. Dear God. Let me ask you something. In what lifetime did you ever think that seeing a sign would cause somebody to shoot up a fucking truck? What are they beaming out amongst us, and to whom? I mean, some of the shit that these motherfuckers are doing calls for not incarceration, but like, you know, commitment. Sir, let me ask you a question. You saw a sign. It said 3 words. Black Lives Matter. You saw it, or it just said BLM? Are we unclear as to whether it actually said Black Lives Matter, or did it just have 3 letters? Now, 3 letters is something entirely different, sir. Jim, we're going to need some clarification on this, and go ahead and call the folks. Yeah, listen, what is it that set you shooting at the truck, sir? And please don't make any sudden fucking moves. I mean, give me a fucking break. I can't tell you when me seeing words or letters set me off on a tizzy. I just don't. I'm trying to think when bills, I don't know, the bills are coming in the mail. It sets me off a little bit. I don't really go on a murderous rampage causing me to shoot trucks or anything. I don't do that. I can't really, I don't know, Trump signs, does something, but I'm not going to draw a weapon or go to Home Depot, buy spray paint, shit like that. I don't know. Is it me? I think that most people don't calculate what they've done by kind of itemizing and then kind of picking apart the actions that they take to do the thing that they've done that now you hear it's so shocking. But no, it's more shocking. It's a lot more shocking because the forethought in doing something that shocking is more shocking than the thing done. Hear, hear. Would you not say that, I mean, you consider, I've always brought it up as an example, the Tiki Torch thing, Charlotte. You know, that pre-January 6th incident where they really lost it. Who does that? Who goes Nazi and just says, let's buy tiki torches collectively, show up like the 1930s didn't happen. And, you know, the sight of all these flames in the night won't bring back, you know, pre-Nazi Germany and Kristallnacht and shit. No, nobody's going to think or refer to that shit. Who's going to do that? Who's going to think that far back? Right? But as shocking as that night was, watching Charlotte happen and watching those young men all working in some office building or, you know, someplace in close proximity to the unsafe, unwitting public every fucking day, and since have gone back to work, having marched with those tiki torches. That's not the thing. The thing is that before all of this occurred, there was a collective organization that went into obtaining these tiki torches from, for God's sake, Lowe's and Home Depots far and fucking wide. It was noticeable. People asked, what the fuck? But did nothing. They did nothing. They did nothing. And literally hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of tiki torches went missing as the tiki torch industry said, yay! And then said, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing? Because then their sales dipped dramatically. But my point is that the intricate thought that went into collecting the tiki torches, of getting everybody assembled, and determining why the line would be, and determining the chant, and making sure the cadence was just so, and making sure that everyone looked similar but not the same, and making sure that there was a collective push to do this shocking thing. All of that went into doing the shocking thing is so much more shocking. And now, we look at what's happening now, and I cannot imagine what's going on behind the scenes. Unseen to all of us, it's like an iceberg of caucasity floating in a sea of unwitting idiots, about to just tumble and cause a tide that rises and creates chaos. I believe these folks are going to start shooting one another. We need to find some sort of buoyant object to hold on to while all this occurs. The ebb and flow, as all things do. As all things do, this too will pass. It's not even occurred. But I think there's something different. I think the kingdom of God fast approaches this planet. I think all else is a wrap. What's there to lose? I mean, look at the trajectory. I've told every Hebrew within the sound of my voice, as many people as I can get to look at this video, that this is an unstoppable force set to meet an immovable object to a degree that is calculatable, predictable, and most certain. Folks, this will not end well. And what's fucked up is people looked at other conflicts and probably did the exact same thing I'm doing, which is tell you to steer clear, get out, mind your business, don't pick sides. And the shit came, and God knows what happened. But I'm going to bet, hope, and pray that they survived. Anyway, I'm Doug Rice. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. It's 6:49. We still have shit to talk about. I'm going to share it. I'm going to say it. Maybe you'll like it. If not, I can't help you. Here we go. All right. So, we know not all black people are the same. You don't have to tell us that. And please don't tell me that was a study and somebody made money. Jesus. Again. Okay. So, So I like this particular thing. Here's why. Let me caveat this by saying I don't give two damns who's in office. Let me also say I don't care what they vote on. I don't care what they vote on. I don't care what they don't vote on. I don't care what they bring to Congress. None of it benefits us. None of it ever will. None of it ever has. Stop dreaming. Stop asking. Stop looking. Stop begging. Shut the fuck up. That aside, that said, it is good to at least dissect and observe what in fact is going on. And so, I offer a little information. And so, folks, here we go. From News One. A little bit just for you. You might find this at least tantalizing. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so I know, boring subject, or so you think. I thought this was boring. Now, folks, you got to go with me on this. I really did. I thought that Biden finally calls for Senate. And I looked at this, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? The filibuster? That's their business, man." Biden finally calls for Senate filibuster rule change to pass voting rights legislation. Biden's challenge to change the filibuster rule wasn't just sent to Senate holdouts, but also for those who are waiting for some return to civility that has never existed for black and other, here we go, water it down, communities of color. First, let me just say this. At this point, I don't care about communities of color. Stop. Here's the deal. If they do it for us, they'll get it automatically. Shut the fuck up. Stop including yourself. Stop glomming. Stop trying to create this secondary lower class that is not Negroes, but so close we treat them like Negroes. And we got to make sure that they get something if the Negroes get something. And in fact, if the Negroes don't get something, we got to make sure people of color get something, because then inadvertently we cover the Negroes. You think we don't know how this shit works? Okay, so I want to dissect this whole two thing. Filibuster, voting rights. Voting rights legislation is a topic of interest only because they're talking about restricting it back to the days of Jim Crow. Filibuster is what they use to keep it restricted, and they're not breaking it. Two people Manchin and Sinema both determined not to give in on this rule that would give voter rights. Now let me tell you the voter legislation and what it would do. It would give black people, Negroes, the even playing field of equal representation throughout this country. And I need you to hear this. Please carefully bring it in, because you need to hear me. And I need you to understand this. Folks, brothers, sisters, Hebrews, my brothers, I love you so much. I do. I love every one of you. And I wouldn't lie to any of you. But let me just tell you that will never, ever, 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 and I mean ever happen, ever, never, ever, because what that would mean for the GOP, in other words, fossils from the fucking 50s, the Klan that still runs this country right now, in the form of Mitch McConnell, who grins and smiles as he openly wears a white hood on his head mentally every day. So, please accept the fact that along with reparations, they will never vote or pave the way for a vote that evens the playing field. That's like handing the gun to the guy you've been abusing for 89,000 days. Some stupid analogy that just pops to the top of my head. Do you not understand that? So, oh, Doug, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me give you an update, because this story is a bit old. Biden has announced just moments ago, looks like it can't be done. Biden, listen to me, baby. Listen to me, you 93 crime bill writing motherfucker, you. Love you. It was never going to happen, ever. In a lifetime that you would not even imagine ever existing and coming to pass. Not in this lifetime, not in the next lifetime, not in a lifetime imagined ever and anywhere will voting rights, which paves the way for equal representation, ever happen in this country that is interwoven with white supremacy to its very fucking core. Thank you and good goddamned night. Are we clear? I just wanted to kind of put that topic to bed. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Don't drop your shit. I'm Doug Rice. Keep it at 100. Don't play. Let's not lie to one another. Haven't I said that before? You know, the purpose of this exercise, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Hebrews, is that we just don't fucking lie to one another anymore. That's all. You know, no more fucking lies. Let's stop the fucking bullshit. Stop expecting motherfuckers to change. Stop. Acceptance is the beginning of progress. What are we doing? What are you fucking serious? Are we gonna seriously repeat this shit again and again and again? What the fuck's what's next? No. I don't believe you. No, I do not believe that you will ever punish your own. No, you will not call them to equal account. No, you'll be lenient, weak, if you do anything. Yes. Do I accept that as fact? Yes. Why? So that I don't look for anything different, thus wasting my precious and vital fucking energy. Stop lying. And stop listening to the lie. It's okay. It's okay. There's no getting rid of this shit. In order for the correction to take place, they'd have to disassemble it and put it back together. And let me just tell you this shit. That's fucking almost impossible, if not near impossible, for any person on this plane of existence to even attempt. However, I do believe that there is a kingdom coming that will dismantle all that is present and put in play a kingdom from the unseen realm, which is only fitting. Everything else comes from the unseen realm. Why not rulership? Right? Everything you depend on, everything you rely on, from the air you breathe to the sunlight that keeps your motherfucking asses alive, you can't see it. Okay. How's everybody doing? Oh, we got show. All right, so, little light mentions here and there, some shit that you might, I don't know. So what's up with this, man? I don't get it. So, I mean, any little thing they can find, right? Marsha Blackburn criticizes black judicial nominee. His rap sheet. Let me tell you, you probably couldn't read it fast enough. You know his rap sheet is? His rap sheet is going 5 miles over his fucking speed limit. Yeah, that's it. His criminal record. Doesn't have a criminal record, but he got ticketed. And so Marsha Blackburn criticizes black judicial nominees' rap sheet. I think maybe a play on words. Maybe like he wrote down a rap one time, right? And she's criticizing him, but mentioning that he got arrested so that it all fits. There's no lie. I'd be a good political strategist, right? That would be awesome, right? Yes! But in the story, it says Marsha Blackburn has a copy of a rap written, and it's horrible. On the bottom, it says that he was pulled over for doing 5 minutes over the speed limit. Damn. No? Yes? And try. It's toward the end of the show. Shut up. Be happy you're getting anything. Hey! Ooh, I heard that one too. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Listen. No. No. Look. Let me tell y'all something, man. Okay? I'm sick of Steve Harvey. I don't want to hear anything that Steve Harvey has to say for about 5 years. Nothing against the brother. I love him to death. He's funny as hell, but he's got to stop. Just long enough for us to take a fucking breath without him in it. Only because he does something to the inhale. There's something... I don't know. I want to say it rhymes with buffoonery, but I don't know if they'll tolerate it on YouTube. Come on, bro. Stop talking about where to cancel and shut your mouth. Cancel your comments. Just long enough for everybody to take a breath. Okay? Seriously, bro. I've watched what the fuck you said, and I love you to death. I think you do well on game shows. It's when you celebrities begin to think what you say actually has value. I'm sorry. Framed alongside the effort that you put into entertaining the masses. You see, if you were saying anything of any real import that promoted our issues, you would not be a celebrity. Are we done? Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. I was just talking. All right. Anyway, Congressional Black Caucus calls for passing the voter rights legislation. Look at this. Hey, look, guys. There are people spitting in hurricane winds. Look at that. You want to see it again? Look. Hey, a group of brothers and sisters, and they appear to be pissing in each other's ear. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, stop. Listen. How long have you been asking for voter rights legislation to get passed? And at what point in your wildest dreams, since they've not passed it up to this point, do you think in this era of rising white right-wing nationalism, Do you think it would get passed and have any hope of being enforced without ripping the very fabric of this society apart? Sit your asses down! I really wish these smart and intelligent brothers and sisters would take the hint. You'll get nothing. You have nothing coming. You're Hebrews. It's written. It's done. Scriptures declare it so. You'll plant and someone else will eat. You'll build and someone else will occupy. Stop asking. They will give you nothing. If they gave you anything, they would lose their position. Do you understand? We fulfill prophecy in our poverty. They know this. Oh, they want to give us something, if only to shut us the fuck up, but they can't, because that would weaken their position. Not in the sense that they hold dear, but in a biblical and spiritual and prophetic sense. Till kingdom come, we're in this condition. Get the fuck over it. Oh, that's harsh reality, huh? And so late in the fucking show. I don't know where it comes from, guys. It's just... Alright, so stop that bullshit. No, stop asking. Stop begging. Stop expecting. Stop. Hand in, not out. Hey guys, come over here. You know what we need? We need to just gather our lost. Those who will listen to what we're saying. Hey guys, don't. No, we're not going to give you shit. Come on. We need your expertise this way. Seriously. You know how much energy you're expending just reaching out to motherfuckers that have not listened to you in the last 60 fucking years, much less the last 100? Not any fucking expectation to listen to you in the next. So, come on. Stop making a complete fool of yourself. Stop telling me about the first black this and the thick black that. Experts, Rich, all of you that are performing and just giving your energy away at such cost, bring your amassed fortune back to the fold of royal Hebrews so that we may prepare ourselves for the coming kingdom. For God's sake, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Hey, you know what? I'll take Reverend Al. He's smart. I'll even take him back. We can't live like, we can't be unforgiving. We can't be. That's part of the whole, that's built into the prayer. The whole how you forgive meted out on you. So, yeah, forgive us and we forgive those. Forgive us as we forgive those. That's it. He will give you food for sure. That's going to happen. You can ask for that outright. You don't dissect shit, do you? Give us this day our daily bread. That's not a polite way prayer is structured. So you can ask God for food. I mean, he feeds the sparrows, he's going to feed us. Manna, yada, 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 right? But if we talk about forgiveness, well, that's conditional on how you forgive. You ask him to forgive you the way you forgive others in a prayer. Do you know that you do that when you pray? That's wild. I bet you never thought about that. You ask him for your own judgment. Y'all crazy. You don't never thought about that. Just put your goddamn, close your fucking mouth. That was a drift. So I'll even take Reverend Al back. We need the expert. Just come back. All is forgiven. You must turn your back completely on the world. That is a condition. That's a non sequitur, as they call it. It's non-conditional. It's not negotiable, as they say in the sales world. It's written in. Now you got to do that, but we'll take you back. But you got to give up on this shit because it's not happening. And there's no miracle. There's nothing that's going to happen. They're not going to have an epiphany. It's not going to just suddenly, the day's not going to turn the next day and they're going to suddenly be this equal. No, because let me tell you something. There's too much to hide. You understand? You understand? Okay, let's approach it from a different way. Here's why you won't get anything. Stop asking for reparations. Stop asking for opening the books. That's what you're really asking for. Don't you understand that by asking for reparations, you inadvertently ask to open their books? They're not going to open their books. You'll get really mad. You think you're mad now? You think you want reparations now? Oh, dear God. If they have to show you the ledger. Oh, you didn't think about that, did you? None of you are thinking of. You did. Oh, some of you. Oh, so you understand why they're so hesitant, why it's taking an act of God who's not going to, help them. You get it, right? Reparations, it's not that simple. If it were as simple as cutting us a check, they can do that. They've shown they can do that. Right? Everybody collectively. Right? Right. They've shown they can cut a check. In fact, they've shown they can cut 3. Right? Everybody? Right? Okay. But if you want reparations, well, that involves calculation. And of course, the calculation involves specifically what has been obtained from the enslavement of Hebrews. And how do we calculate what we are to give them by way of reparations? They're not going to open the fucking books. You out of your fucking mind? That's like coming to the mob. It's like coming to Godfather and saying, Godfather, I've done some jobs. And Godfather's like, you know what, you have done some jobs. I've been hearing you whine about it all fucking day. Guido tells me, you've been doing jobs. You come to me now, what do you want? I want my cut. You want your cut. I'm like, what are we talking about? Well, I've been here a long time. I know! Suffering under your thumb. Got it. The only way to know how much I'm owed is to take a look at the books. I'll get back to you. It's not going to happen. I wish everybody would stop about the whole reparations. There's a fucking movement, isn't there? And you know what they're doing? I love this shit. Gavin Newsom. What a genius of put off. What he does is he put together an exploratory committee to kind of go into the details of just how reparations might be obtained. But I can tell you without doubt, they won't come up with anything that anyone will ever agree to ever in life, in anyone's lifetime, as God is my witness, till kingdom come. Because it involves too much calculation and too much openness about what they've gained off the backs of Negroes. Also, they don't want to give us that much fucking money. Good evening! I got you. Some of you jumped. Alright! Good show. I like the show. It's a good show. I appreciate everybody showing up, everybody being here, everybody, giving me your attention. You guys are awesome. It is a fact that I don't do the get that goddamn grin out of your faces anymore as a way of saving my voice. As I'm sure you guys agree, it's probably a good policy. I put everything into that shit. But I do try to give you a good damn show. And that's what this is, me showing you. That's it. I'm just showing. I'm offering what I see. I'm reading it, giving you a slight narrative, maybe my opinion. You can take it, you can leave it. I don't care. But do this. Like, subscribe, share. If you want to support, there's that option as well. But for God's sake, folks, understand, we ain't home. If we start acting like we ain't home, really, and wearing the attitude of royalty and knowing that we are, set apart God's set apart, knuckleheaded, stiff-necked children. All these other tribes praying to their gods, doing their thing, let them. We pray to the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, that God. Now, some of them claim to play to the same God, and we'll let God sort that out. As for me and my household, that's the beginning. So anyway, you guys, as you can hear my voice, you guys have yourself a good evening. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. It's a good one, right? Did you like it? Let me say hello. Hold on. Hello, dog! All right, so who's here? Always a good show. Thank you, Princess Love VSG Journey. And welcome, Mascolo Miller. You know, Mascolo, it sounds like you're like a wrestler. I don't know. It's just interesting. I want to make sure everybody got it right. Curtis Bailey, Tina, thank you for tuning in. Thank you. You guys, hey, you guys have a wonderful evening. And again, like, share, subscribe. I'm sweating now. I got to turn on the AC.